Okay, just a quick video because I know you all appreciate it so much, but I am insanely busy. I've never been more busy in my whole life. I'm supposed to try to do a show tomorrow, but I just want to say I thank her probably 20 times a day, but I couldn't thank her enough. I truly have the world's best pet nanny, and she's become like a daughter and a friend, way more than just a pet nanny, but the sweetest person, and her husband Ben is a doll too. So I'm just so grateful for Lexy and Ben and the care that they give. She was over again all day today so I could focus on my job at the college, but also know that these puppies were being cared for exquisitely. Now I get to get in with them even though I have no clothes or anything ready for the trip. But luckily it's an hour from our house, so I'm gonna drive every day except for Thursday, where I think staying over might even be better. Lexy will be here all day, and of course Al does stuff to care for all the dogs, plus the puppies. Our dogs are different. I mean, again, this isn't a business in any way, shape, or form for us. I can genuinely say that I have never made money on this. When if you count, money from your vet bills and your shows, it all goes back. It's like having a farm, kind of. But the point is, besides that, it's, I forgot where I was going with it. I do tend to ramble, but I don't know, there was some point about how difficult and what a labor of love it is, but I do appreciate it so much because I'm truly in love with this breed, as with the Dobermans, and will never be without a Doberman, and grateful for my connections with really great breeders there. We bred one time and it was wonderful, but it's just more difficult when you want to do ear crops and things, which, we do like to do that, even though some people think in other countries too they are banning it, and I can see the point because it is purely cosmetic. However, the dogs are under and they never feel it at all, and I just think a Doberman doesn't really look like a Doberman without that, and honestly they're working security dogs for many people, so I support that. Hello, my little nugget. But anyway, I am just, there's our Leia. Leia, Princess Leia. Oh, what are you doing? These two they're worm free, by the way. Everybody no poops with worms anymore, but that fatness you see is not wormy, that is fat. And I will probably give them another treatment in 2 weeks just because this is my first experience with it. Luke, I'm trying to take pictures and you're just attacking me like a madman. Oh, and look at this. Look what they love. They love this. And they love the new toys because there she goes. This is their favorite, little Tuggy. And they're just it's so fun because it's like they're being introduced to toys. Again, I say that our other puppies were kind of the rich kids because they start out with like the deep puppy culture and enrichment and everything. But I love that these puppies have not had as much to begin with, and then Amy launched them with a week of Camp Amy and enrichment. And now our babies are getting way, and they're learning more than anything. It's like the adversity builds a little bit of strength of character, as for humans. And I'm really madly in love with these two. I'll be honest. I'm pretty much Dell and Cat are my home of homes for my first choice, just because they can tell they're special people, and they had the good fortune of Amy being able to meet them up there. And so welcome to Team Shasta. I love them, and they're my first home, and they're very open, like all my good homes are, to whichever puppy they receive. So now I'm waiting for the second one, but that little Princess Leia, I'm kind of wanting to stay right here, except for the truth is it's just not good timing, but I'm considering it because keeping this one with the genetic diversity of these two versus the fact that many people that got our last puppies of Willow's Exquisite breeding to her half-brother, which was an outcrossing to begin with, which is why the COI on that is still very good, because the parents on the sire side were completely outcrossed originally. So, and I've had beautiful luck so far. There's nothing wrong with any of the puppies as far as we can tell, and so we're over the moon ecstatic. Even all bites look to be settling in great at this point. But so I'm going to repeat it, but in other words, why would I want to keep one when we already have that same genetic combo out to potentially breed? And I could keep one of Emma or Rose's puppies if we have those guys are interested in doing one breeding at some point. So I'm not a heavy duty breeder, so I don't want to be doing that, but I have a strategic end too, and I'm trying to groom some of the younger people to take over these lines. So it's all working out great, but I do want to keep one female at some point. So I'm thinking maybe not now, just because the timing's not right, and if I find a show potential willingness to breed one litter at some point, then we still can preserve the genetic diversity, or certainly with Luke. So that's my thoughts. But then the thing is, you want to, with only 2 puppies, you never know what happens if Luke's bite goes off, you know, and Leia's perfect kind of thing. They both look great now, but you never know. So anyway, now I'm talking more than showing you the video, but that is a good little kind of help for anyone who wonders what we're thinking about. And so, yeah, I may just end up little Emma, take one of those puppies in a couple years down the line, really, because Rose will be bred sooner, and the longer the better, because I love our pack of 4 dogs right now. Oh, that's where I was originally going with this whole thing, is our dogs live like family members. Even with the recent fight, we're now going to try to integrate them, but we'll never leave them alone together, the girls, and even that'll be different, because that's not what we're used to. We're used to leaving boys together and girls together and everything. We just had a real harmonious pack, and I think it's because they just live like our family members, but we're going to put in even more structure now, so that part might change, but that really is just that we have 4 dogs that are part of our family. We don't rehome, as people always are asking us, our older breeding females. So in a way, I love 4, so I think I might wait instead of keeping a puppy from Willow's next breeding. So we'll see how it goes. Or keeping my Princess Leia, who I'm in love with madly, because look at her, she's perfect. She looks just like Asher when he was a baby, and she's gorgeous. So who knows? It's a possibility. She's sure a beauty. Anyway, thanks for letting me talk so much. All right, goodbye. Say goodbye. This has been relaxing. Now I've got to get back to way too many things to do.